Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Board Sports Network, your leader in board sports entertainment. Tonight, we have game one between the Portland Jacks and the New Mexico Aztecs. These two are the two weaker teams in the West, but today we have New Mexico's pitcher going for his fifth win. And if he does so, he will be the first 5-0 pitcher in all of Baseball America League. Fumi Suzuki is on the mound today for New Mexico. And it should be a good one today, as Portland comes in at 6-12 into New Mexico, who is 7-13, and we are playing at Classic Bank Park here in sunny New Mexico. On the mound for Portland will be Francisco Torrez. He is 0-2 on the year. After 3 starts, he has 12 innings pitched, has given up 10 earned runs with a 7.50 ERA. He's got 15 strikeouts, 3 walks, and a 1.67 whip. And he is going up against Fumi Suzuki, who is 4-0 and also third in the West in ERA. After 4 starts, he's gone 30 complete innings, has given up 6 earned runs, has a 1.80 ERA with 18 strikeouts, 1 walk, and a 0.600 whip. Your starting lineups for today for Portland, leading off, will be Kevin D'Angelo. He's going to be playing second base, batting .254 with 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Behind him will be Vince Hairston in center field. He's batting .171 with 1 home run and 8 RBIs. Batting third will be Todd Sargent at first base, batting .182 with 1 home run and 7 RBIs. Rick Lysander's batting cleanup at third base. He's batting .203 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Solomon Solano gets to start in left field today for the injured Hubie Wagner. Hubie Wagner is a dangerous hitter, but he was scratched for today's game and replaced by Solomon Solano, who's batting .327 with 1 home run and 10 RBIs. Carlos Spain will be your DH. He's batting .333 with 1 RBI. Casey Carter will be behind the plate, batting .358 with 6 RBIs. Darryl Phelps will be in right field, batting .182 with 1 home run and 7 RBIs. And Howard Holzman will be at shortstop, batting .264, 1 home run, and 10 RBIs. And your lineup for your New Mexico Aztecs, leading off in left field, will be Otis Terrell. He's batting .207 with 5 RBIs. Reggie Horner will be at second base, batting .288, 1 home run, and 6 RBIs. The dangerous Doug Smoltz will be in right field. He's batting .299 with 5 home runs and 16 RBIs. With his 5 home runs, he's tied for third in the West. And with 16 RBIs, he is in fifth in the West. Edgar Santiago will be at first base, batting cleanup. He's batting .347 with 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Palmer Terry will be at third base, batting .228 with 7 runs batted in. LaMelo King will be in center field, batting .293 with 9 RBIs. Dean Hinkle will be your DH. He's batting .154 with 2 RBIs. Darrell Wote will be behind the plate, batting .250 with 3 RBIs. And Mike Vesberg will be at shortstop, batting .224 with 1 home run and 6 RBIs. So not the most dangerous lineups today. A good opportunity for Fumi Suzuki to get his 5th win of the year. And with that, he takes the mound while the rest of New Mexico players take the field. The national anthem has been sung, and Kevin D'Angelo will be stepping up to the plate to lead us off for today's game 1 of a 3-game series. 4-6-6, pitcher have control. He does, and the pitch is red, and that's a single to left field to start the game. Take a second here and see what Darrell Wote looks like behind the plate. He is neutral. Kevin D'Angelo is actually stoic, so he won't be attempting any stolen bases right now. Next up will be the center fielder, Vince Hairston. 2-5-6. Is the pitcher a struggler? No. Batter champion or patient? No. That's going to be an infield drama check. We will look at the third baseman, Palmer Terry, to see if he is gold. He is not. 3-4. That's going to be a base hit. And Kevin D'Angelo will hold up at second base. So a base hit past the third baseman, Palmer Terry. D'Angelo is going to second. Vince Harrison will hold up at first. As already, we have the first two batters on with nobody out. And the first baseman, Todd Sargent, coming up to the plate. 5-6-6. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is batter have a good eye? No. And that will be a strikeout for the first out of the game. So Suzuki had a little bit of a slow start, but he got the strikeout. Let's see if that momentum carries over as Rick Lysander comes up to the plate and we go to a baseball right now check. 4-5. Cold batter? No, he is not. That's going to be a ground out to first base and a runners will advance. So that's just going to be a fielder's choice, U3. Kevin D'Angelo will go to third. Vince Harrison will go to second. And there are now 2 outs here in the first inning. And the best hitter on Portland's team, Solomon Solano, comes up to the plate with 2 runners on here with 2 outs. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Solano is a switch hitter, so no. Is he a utility or sad sack? No. That's going to be a single down the first base line. And both runners will come home to score. So Solano strikes again, as it is a 2-0 ball game here early in the first. As Carlos Spain comes up, the DH for the Portland Jacks today. 2-2-4 pitching at home. Yes, and that will be a pop out to the shortstop to end the half inning. But Portland strikes first. They're hoping to climb out of the basement for this series. And Fumi Suzuki is in the hole early as Francisco Torrez takes the mound for Portland. Otis Terrell is going to be coming up to the plate. Left fielder. 1-1-2. Is the pitcher Flash? He is, and that is a strikeout to start the game for New Mexico. Reggie Horner, the second baseman, will be up next. 2-2-6. Is he hit by the pitch? Yes, he is. And Reggie Horner will take his spot down at first base as the dangerous Doug Smolls comes up to the plate. 1-3-3. No pitcher check. Is the batter a slugger? Yes, he is. And this game is tied as Doug Smolls belts one out of center field. And New Mexico digs Suzuki out of the hole early as it is 2-2. And the first baseman, Edgar Santiago, will come up to the plate now. 4-5-5. Is the pitcher Flash? Yes, he is. That is a strikeout for out number 2. Next up will be the third baseman, Palmer Terry, filling in for the injured Jason Ackerman, who is injured until further notice. 1-2-5. Is the pitcher a struggler? Yes, he is. And that is a fence shot. Palmer Terry, let's see if he is a home run king. The decider die says yes. And that is a home run to right field. As Palmer Terry puts New Mexico up 3-2. Francisco Torrez may not be out here too long as LaMelo King steps up to the plate now. 1-3-5. That'll be a red 1, black 5 chart check. 1-4. Foul tip. Gold catcher hangs on for third strike. Others let it drop. Casey Carter is not gold, so this at-bat will continue with LaMelo King. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? No, he is not. And that's going to be a fly out to center field to end the inning. A lot of action here early, as it is 3-2 New Mexico going into the top of the second. And I'm wondering if I messed up, and I should have put in a different starting pitcher for Portland. I forgot to make a note on that. But I was going to change the starting pitcher since Torrez. I was going to take him out of the rotation, put someone else in, but forgot to do that. It may work out for New Mexico in this game. We'll see. As we go to the top of the second here, 3-2 ball game. New Mexico on top as Casey Carter comes up to the plate. 2-5-5. Is the pitcher a star? No. Is the batter a home run king? No. That's going to be a fly out to left field. Otis Terrell for out number 1. Next up will be the right fielder, Darryl Phelps. 1-2-2. Is the pitcher a workman? No. Is the batter a champ or a whiffer? He is a whiffer, and that's going to be a nub to infield single up the third base line. So he hits one off the end of the bat, but ends up reaching as we have a runner on here with 1 out, and shortstop Howard Holzman coming up to the plate. 2-4-5. No pitcher check. Is the batter a hero? No, he is not. That's going to be a pop out to the second baseman, Reggie Horner, for out number 2. And we go to a player experience check for Kevin D'Angelo, who is a semi-icon versus semi-icon Suzuki. 1-2. Icon batter. The decider die says no, and that will be a strikeout to end the top of the second. To the bottom of the second we go as Dean Hinkle, the DH, leads off for New Mexico. 1-2-6. Is the pitcher fresh? Yes, he is. That'll be a line out to the second baseman for out number 1. Catcher Darrell Wolf will be stepping up to the plate now. He's gotten hot as of late. 1-1-5. Is the pitcher fresh? Yes, he is. That'll be a pop out to the third baseman, or first baseman, Todd Sargent, for out number 2. So Torrez skating through this inning as a shortstop, Mike Vesberg, comes up to the plate. 3-4-5. Iron catcher? No. Good eye? No, and that will be a strikeout. So 1-2-3 for Torrez, just what he needed. As we go to top of the third inning. And the center fielder, Vince Hairston, to lead it off. He is 1 for 1 with a single today. 3-3-4. Pitcher ace or a star. He is an ace, and that'll be a pop out to the first baseman. He's a semi-ace, and the decider die said yes. Next up will be the first baseman, Todd Sargent, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 3-5-5. Is a pitcher struggler or gilded? No. Batter a champion? No, he is not. And that will be a strikeout. So 2 strikeouts for Sargent today. He's one of those ones that he's got a good card, but dice just haven't rolled his way. And Rick Lysander steps up to the plate. He reached on the fielder's choice, his first at bat. 2-2-5. Is a pitcher star? No. Is batter slugger or a sad sack? No, he is not. And that's going to be a single to center field to keep the inning alive. And Solomon Solano will come up next. He had that 2-run single his first at bat. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? Yes, he is. And he puts 2 more on the board for Portland as he hits a shot to center field. And it is now 4-3 Portland, as they may chase Fumi Suzuki early here. The DH, Carlos Spain, comes up now. Solomon Solano is now 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs. Carlos Spain up to bat now. 2-3-6. Pitcher DB controller dynamic? No. Is the pitcher batting? No. That'll be a walk to extend the inning. So Suzuki, he is now a semi-struggler for allowing 3 straight. And the catcher, Casey Carter, will come up next. He is 0 for 1 with a flyout. 3-4-6. Is the batter eager? The decider die says no. That is going to be another walk. So we have runners at first and second here. 2 outs. Suzuki cannot get that third out. He is a full struggler until he gets an out. And Darryl Phelps will be up next. He is 1 for 1 with a single. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? No. Is the batter a slugger or a sad sack? The decider die says he is a slugger. It also says he is a whiffer, and that's going to be a strikeout. So things getting crazy here in New Mexico. As Portland, they're wanting to climb out of that basement here in week 5. It looked like it'd be a tough task to do with Suzuki on the mound, but so far they're up to the challenge. As Otis Terrell leads off for New Mexico here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Otis Terrell's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-1-1. Is the pitcher an ace? No. Is the batter a scrapper? No. And Otis Terrell ties this game up with a home run shot to left field. It is 4-4 in this ball game. Jeez, what a game. Second baseman Reggie Horner will come up next. He was hit by a pitch his first at bat. 1-1-6. Is the pitcher fresh? He is, and that's going to be a strikeout. So a good bounce back for Francisco Torrez as Doug Smoltz comes up to the plate. He had the 2-run shot, 3-run shot in the first inning. 1-2-3. Is the pitcher both flash and fresh? He is, and that will be a strikeout for out number 2. Next up will be the first baseman Edgar Santiago. He struck out his first at bat. 2-3-6. DB control are dynamic? No. Is Petra batting? No. And that'll be a walk to extend the inning. Here with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Next up will be the third baseman, Palmer Terry. He had a shot. So Doug Smoltz had the 2-run home run, and then Palmer Terry had a home run to put him ahead. See if he can do it again. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Lefty on lefty. They are, and that is a strikeout to end the inning. So the fireworks are going off here in New Mexico as it is 4-4 after 3 complete. As we go to the top of the 4th inning, Howard Holzman will be leading it off. He is 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-3-5. That is a ballpark check. He is a righty, so this is a big ballpark for him. 3-3. Is it a small ballpark? No, it is not, and that's going to be a flyout to the warning track. So he got a hold of it, but he just couldn't shoot it far enough, as that'll be the first out of the 4th inning. Kevin D'Angelo comes up next. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. 4-4-5. Is the pitcher a workman? No. Is the batter patient? Yes, he is, and that'll be a walk. Another walk for Suzuki. I believe that is his 3rd. As a center fielder, Vince Hairston comes up. He is 1 for 2 on the day. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Righty on righty. They are. That'll be strikeout for out number 2. And Todd Sargent will be up next. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Runner on first here with 2 outs. 1-1-6. Is the pitcher fresh? The side eye says no. Is the batter utility or a sad sack? No. That's going to be a single to left field. That will move D'Angelo to second. Sargent will hold up at first as he finally gets a hit on the day. And Rick Lysander will be coming up next. He is 1 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice and a single, and they better get him out or else Solano will be up with 2 men on. Or Solano will be up with the bases loaded. So big at bat here. 1-4-6. Is the pitcher flash? No. Is the batter a champion? No. That's going to be a ground out to the second baseman, Reggie Horner, to end the inning. Or end the top of the 4th. So Fumi Suzuki escaped trouble there. As we go to the bottom of the 4th inning, 4-4 ball game. As LaMelo King comes up to lead off. He is 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-2-6. Pitcher fresh. The decided eye says yes. That'll be a line out to the second baseman, Kevin DeAngelo, for out number 1. Next up will be the DH, Dean Hinkle, 0 for 1 today for the line drive for an out. 1-4-5 is the pitcher, Struggler. Yes, he is, and that is a wild pitch, but nobody's on base, so we'll just ignore that it happened. 1-4-5 is the pitcher, Struggler. Yes, he is. And Francisco Torrez has just threw it to the backstop once again. They're starting to get a little nervous here. Let's try another pitch. 4-6-6. Does he have control? No. Is batter a home run king or a slugger? No. And that's going to be a difficult ground out to the third baseman, Rick Lysander. We're out number 2. So he finally pitched one where Hinkle could hit it, where Casey Carter could catch it, and Dean Hinkle ended up grounding out. Next up will be Darrell Wope, who is 0 for 1 today with a fly out. 1-2-6 is the pitcher fresh. The decided eye says yes. That's going to be another line out to the second baseman. So after a shaky first inning there, Torrez bounces back. And we go to the top of the 5th inning, 4-4 ball game as Solano comes up. He is 2 for 2 with a single, a home run, and 4 RBIs. 2-4-6. Pitcher have control? Yes, he does, and he gets him out on a 1-3 ground out. So finally got Solano there. And Carlos Spain comes up to bat next. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. 2-4-5. No pitcher check. Is the batter a hero? No, he's not. That's going to be a pop out to the second baseman, Reggie Horner. We're out number 2, and we go to a player experience check for Carlos Spain, who is full icon, versus Suzuki, who is a semi-icon. 1-6 icon pitcher. The decided eye says yes, and he fools batter in a swing and an inside pitch. That is a ground out to the shortstop, Mike Vesberg, for the third out. Bottom of 5 we go, and the shortstop, Mike Vesberg, leading it off. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 4-6-6. Pitcher have control? No. Is batter a home run king or a slugger? No. That's going to be a difficult ground out to the first baseman, Todd Sargent. I think we've hit that line, 4-6-6 for the 3rd time today, I believe. As Otis Terrell comes up, he is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a home run. 4-5-6. Is the batter patient? No. That's going to be a fly out to the center fielder, Vince Hairston. We're out number 2, and we go to a team chemistry check. And today's team chemistry, Portland is semi-harmonious. New Mexico is actually dissonant until further notice. So they've had a stormy clubhouse here lately. They're 5th in the West. They have started to climb out of the basement, but they're still stormy. As we go to a team chemistry check for Reggie Horner, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. 1-6 is the batting team dissonance. Yes, they are. Distracted swings at a poor pitch. And that is a pop out to the catcher for out number 3. Top of the 5th we go, and New Mexico is going to get a reliever warming up for Suzuki. He is kind of at a high pitch count. So they'll have Brooks Hamilton warming up and Jim Bittinger. Their bullpen actually isn't all that bad, but everything else is. Every other aspect of the team is bad. Not as bad as Portland, but who knows, after this weekend, they may be just as bad as Portland. Anyway, the right fielder, Darrell Phelps, coming up to the plate now. 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout as Fumi Suzuki begins his 6th inning of work. 1-1-4 is the pitcher fresh. The decided eye says no. The batter sad sack or patient? No. That's going to be a single to right field to start the inning. And we go to a team chemistry check for Howard Halsman, who is 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. 3-5. Is the pitching team dissonance? Yes, they are. And an inattentive infielder lets the ball get past him for a single. Who is that going to be on? That'll be up the middle. So Suzuki wasn't ready for that pitch, and middle infielders weren't either. And on a 3, the runners advance 2 bases on any hit or single or double, unless the runner on first is Stoic, who is Phelps, and no, he is not. So he's going to get all the way around to third base on the hit. And we have runners at first and third here with nobody out. And top of the lineup coming up as Kevin D'Angelo steps up. He is 1 for 2 with a single, strikeout, and a walk. Need a strikeout here. 1-1-5. Does he get it? Is the pitcher fresh? The decided eye says yes, and that's a pop out to the choice infielder to the shortstop. So big out there as he flies out to Mike Vesberg for the first out. And a double play can get him out of this as Vince Hairston comes up to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a single, fly out, and a strikeout. 3-4-4. Is the pitcher prospect? No. Is the batter patient? No. That's going to be a pop out to the second baseman, Reggie Horner, for out number 2. So Portland is in danger of squandering this opportunity to take the lead as Todd Sargent comes up to the plate, who is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a single. 2-2-2-5. Is the pitcher star? No. Is the batter slugger? He is a slugger. And the decided eye says he is also a whiffer, and that will be his 3rd strikeout of the day as Fumi Suzuki escapes. And he is no longer fresh. And that may be his last inning of work, as his pitch count is getting up there. Doug Smoltz is coming up to the plate with a home run and a strikeout today to be 1 for 2. Francisco Torrez coming out for his 6th inning of work. Doug Smoltz to lead us off. 2-3-3. Is the pitcher an ace or a star? No. Is the batter a slugger? And Doug Smoltz has hit his 2nd home run of the ball game as he plants this one over left field and puts Portland or New Mexico up 5-4. And so far, that makes Fumi Suzuki the pitcher of record so far. Edgar Santiago will be up next. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. 5-5-6. Is the pitcher an ace? No. Is the batter a sad sack? No. That's going to be a double to right field. So Edgar Santiago reaches 2nd, and New Mexico may be in position here to really bust this game wide open, as Portland's going to get a couple relievers working in the bullpen. Sid Romer will be up. He is their best reliever. Carmelo Green, a lefty. I'm going to look up Romer's stats because I believe he is... yes, he is 4th in the West with a 2.00 ERA, and he is a reliever, so he's gotten a lot of work so far, and he's up in among the leaders for relief innings pitched. So Palmer will be up next. He is 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. Still nobody out here. 2-2-3. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter a slugger or utility? No. And that's going to be a single to left field. Runners advance 1 base on singles, 2 bases on doubles. Active runner scores from 2nd is Edgar Santiago. He is stoic. So that's going to be a single to left field. Edgar Santiago is going to reach 3rd, and Palmer Terry will be at 1st. As Francisco Torrez, his day is done. He's going to go ahead and head on out of there. Sid Romer is going to come in. See, he gave up 5, and he's responsible for 2 more. Sid Romer is going to go ahead and come on into the ball game to try to stop the bleeding here as the center fielder LaMelo King steps up to the plate. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a line out. 3-4-5. Catcher iron, no. Is batter good eye, no. And that will be a strikeout. For out number 1. And we go to a baseball right now check for the DH Dean Hinkle. Sid Romer is full hot. Dean Hinkle is full cold as we are past the 5th inning. 1-3, cold pitcher, no. Batter is going to fly out to shallow field, and that's not deep enough to get Edgar Santiago in from third. So they're all just going to hold up. As now New Mexico is in danger of squandering another opportunity here as Daryl Woke comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a line out. 3-5-5. Is the pitcher struggler or gilded? No. Is batter a champion? No. And that is going to be a ground out to the second baseman Kevin D'Angelo for out number 3. But New Mexico has given Fumi Suzuki the lead. And he goes out with 4 runs given up. And Jim Bettinger is going to be coming into the game for New Mexico. Jim Bettinger is a star flash semi-control pitcher, so he should be able to shut this lineup down, but stranger things have happened as we go to the top of the 7th here. 5-4, New Mexico on top. Fumi Suzuki is in position to get his first win, or his 5th win of the season. Rick Lysander is going to be leading it off. He is 1 for 3 today. 1-2-4. Pitcher have control. The decided eye says no. Is the batter eager? No. That's going to be a base on balls to start the 7th inning. Next up will be Solomon Solano, 2 for 3 today with a single and a home run. Woo! 2-3-4. The runners on base? Yes, there are, and we're going to go to a plate drama check. 1-5. Is the catcher gold? No, he is not, and that's going to be a passed ball, so Lysander will get the second. And we go to a player experience check for the rest of Solomon Solano's at bat. Jim Bettinger is a semi-icon. Solomon Solano is neutral. 2-5. Icon batter? No, he is not. And that's going to be a line out to the third baseman, Palmer Terry, for out number 1. Next up will be the DH Carlos Spain, 0 for 2 today with a fly out, walk, and a fly out. 2-4-6. Pitcher have control. The decided eye says no. Is batter eager or sad sack? No, he is not. And that is going to be a base on balls. So 2 walks given up as Casey Carter comes up to the plate, who is 0 for 2 today. 1-4-4. Is the pitcher flash? Yes, he is. That is a strikeout unless we go to, do we have a questionable or a lenient umpire? Umpire Chuck Williams, home plate umpire, is lenient, and he calls ball 4 instead of strike 3. So things aren't falling into place for Fumi Suzuki here as Darryl Phelps comes up to 2 for 3 with a single, strikeout, and a single. 2-3-4. Are the runners on base? Yes, there are, and we are going to go to a plate drama check. 2-6. Is the catcher iron? No, not this time. And that is a called strike, and we will go to an umpire check for bases loaded. 1-6. Do we have a strict umpire at home? No, we do not. Fielder's choice, runner on third. If he was strict, the runner on third would be out at home after a collision with a catcher. But no, we do not have a strict umpire, so the umpire rules the runner safe at home. So that is going to be a fielder's choice to the first baseman. Rick Lysander is safe at home. Carlos Spaden is safe at third. Casey Carter is safe at second. Darryl Phelps ties this game up as it is 5-5 now. And that erases both of the starting pitchers. Fumi Suzuki will not get his 5th win tonight, as Howard Halsman comes up to the plate. Let's see, Portland is loaded with right-handed batters. New Mexico is loaded with left-handed pitchers. Let's see here. We have a walk, and a reach. So Jim Bittinger is semi-struggler until he gets an out. Howard Halsman is up to the plate. 1 for 3 today with 2 flyouts and a single. Still 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. 2-6-6. Runner on first is picked off. Darryl Phelps is picked off at first. We'll say a quick throwdown caught him sleeping. 1-2-3. And there are 2 outs, and Howard Halsman is still up at the plate. But Jim Bittinger does get his out and loses his semi-struggler status. 3-3-4. Pitcher an ace or a star. He is, and that's going to be a pop out to the first baseman, Edgar Santiago. But we have a new ball game here in the 7th inning, as Sid Romer comes out for his next inning of work. And the shortstop, Mike Vesberg, will be coming up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. 1-2-5. Is the pitcher struggler? No. Is the batter patient? No. Is he a whiffer? He is, and that's going to be strike 3 for the first out. Next up will be the left fielder Otis Terrell, 1 for 3 today with a home run. 1-2-3. Pitcher both flash and fresh. Decided eye says he is fresh, and that's going to be a strikeout. Route number 2. Next up will be the second baseman Reggie Horner, 0 for 2 today. 1-4-6. Is the pitcher flash? Yes, he is. Batter good eye? No, and that's going to be strike 3. So Sid Romer strikes out the side to go to the top of the 8th inning. It's a quick inning of work there for Romer. Jim Bittinger comes out for his second inning of work. He's going to face Kevin D'Angelo, Vince Hairston, and Todd Sargent. D'Angelo steps up to the plate, 1 for 3 today. 4-5-6. Is the batter patient? Sutter Die says yes, and that's going to be a walk. I think that's 4 walks given up by Bittinger today, as he is just not on his game. As they're going to go ahead and relieve him. And Brooks Hamilton is going to come in. It's just not Jim Bittinger's day. Brooks Hamilton comes in to face Vince Hairston, who is 1 for 4 today. Jim Bittinger is responsible for Kevin D'Angelo over on first base. 2-3-3. Pitcher an ace or a star. He is an ace for the first batter. That's going to be a fielder's choice ground out to the second baseman, or to the shortstop. It'll be a 6-4. Kevin D'Angelo will be out at second. And Vince Hairston will be held up at third. So Jim Bittinger day is off the record. We have a runner on first here with 1 out. Vince Hairston is a neutral runner. Portland, they're going to be aggressive. They're going to go hit and run here for Todd Sargent, who is 1 for 4 today. 1-4-5. Is the pitcher struggler? No. That's going to be a ground out to the first baseman. So Vince Hairston is going to advance on the play, as he was on the move. gamble kind of worked out for him, as that would have ended the inning on a double play, but as it is, runner on second base here with 2 outs, and Rick Lysander coming up to the plate. 1 for 3 today. 4, 5, 6. Is the batter patient? No, and that's going to be a fly out to the center fielder, LaMelo King, for out number 3. The bottom of the 8th we go, 5-5 ball game, as Sid Romer is going to go ahead and be relieved for, oh, I hate to put a, Carmelo Green is a semi-struggler. TJ Maddox. Mickey Lyons is going to come in to keep the bats quiet. So Mickey Lyons will be in to face Doug Smoles, Edgar Santiago, and Palmer Terry. 3, 4, 5 hitters. As Doug Smoles comes up to the plate, he's got 2 home runs on the day. Looking for 3, and he might get it. 4, 4, 4. Is he a scrapper? No. Doug Smoles has hit his 3rd home run of the ball game. 3 for 4 today with 3 home runs. As this ball game is now 6-5. Holy cow. I'm glad I finally got a 3 home run game on camera. I had one the other day, and gosh, those are fun. But here we go, Edgar Santiago trying to keep this going. He is 1 for 2 today with a walk and a double. 4, 6, 6. Pitcher out of control. Yes, he does, and the pitch is red, and that's a single to left field. Edgar Santiago is on. Palmer Terry comes up next. He is 2 for 3 with a home run, strikeout, and a single. 2, 5, 5. Is the pitcher star? Saturday says no. Is batter home run king? The Saturday says no. That's going to be a fly out to the left fielder, Solomon Solano, for the first out. Next up will be the center fielder, LaMelo King, 0 for 3 today. 3, 3, 4. Is pitcher ace or a star? The Saturday says he is a star. That's going to be a pop out to the first baseman, Todd Sargent, for out number 2. Dean Hinkle steps up to the plate. He is 0 for 3 on the day. 2, 3, 5. Is pitcher wild? No. Is batter eager? No. And that is going to be a ground out to the second baseman, Kevin D'Angelo, for out number 3. So New Mexico out on top as we go to the top of the 9th inning. And Steve Radzinski will be coming in to close this game out. Steve Radzinski. And the first one he faces is Solomon Solano, who is 2 for 4 today with a single and a home run. So if he can get past Solano, he might have a chance to get another save this year. But we will see. 1, 4, 5. Is a pitcher struggler? No. That is going to be a ground out to the third baseman, Palmer Terry. So he gets him on a 5-3 putout. Next up will be the DH Carlos Spain, 0 for 2 today. 2, 4, 6. Pitcher have control. Yes, he does, and that's going to be a shot back up the box. And Radzinski is going to field it. Throw it on over to Santiago for out number 2. And Casey Carter steps up to the plate. The last chance. 0 for 2 on the day. 1, 2, 3. Pitcher both flash and fresh. The Saturday says yes, and the ball game is over. New Mexico takes game 1 of this 3-game series by a score of 6-5. And I will be back in a moment with your post-game report. Your post-game report for today's game. New Mexico wins 6-5. Portland had 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors, and 11 left on base, and they dropped to 6-13 on the year. New Mexico had 6 runs on 8 hits, no errors, 4 left on base, and they improved to 8-13. Your winning pitcher for today was Brooks Hamilton. He had 1 inning pitched, gave up no runs on no hits, no strikeouts, no walks, and he improves to 1-0 on the season. The loss goes to Mickey Lyons. He drops to 1-2 on the year. He went 1 inning, gave up 1 run on 2 hits, no strikeouts, and no walks. Steve Radchinsky got the save, his third of the year, as he went 1 inning with 1 strikeout, no runs, no hits, no walks. Your starting pitchers for today, Francisco Torrez from Portland, got a no decision. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, 6 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk. New Mexico's Fumi Suzuki got the no decision. He went 6 innings pitched, gave up 4 runs on 9 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 3 walks. It's worth noting Doug Smoltz went 3 for 4 with 3 home runs and 4 RBIs and had the game-winning home run in the 8th inning for New Mexico. That'll wrap it up for Board Sports Network. As always, we thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this game. This exciting game 1 of a 3-game series between Portland and New Mexico. It was full of fireworks and just a great all-around game. Join us later this week as we will be having take a look at my notes here. We will be showing the Boston at Denver series. I know we've been showing Denver in a lot of videos here lately, but Boston, it's worth noting, is on an 8-game winning streak, so I will be recording all of Boston's games until they lose. As old Crash Davis from Bull Durham says, you don't mess with that streak, and we will be showing Boston's games until they lose. But that'll wrap things up for Board Sports Network. If you like the video, we ask that you leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the Baseball America League action. And until next time, sports fans, have a great night and God bless.